Greetings. Now, this is part 2 of Educo Soft presentation. In this presentation or in this video, we will be focusing on skill development activities for lower grades, all the way from grade 1 up to grade 10. Skill development activity, basic skills. The level of activities will change from grade to grade because of the content level, but the process behind that will be the same. The concept behind that is the same. They give enough practice to the students with all the help that the student needs automatically built in beforehand. No need of tutoring or parent help. It is self-help type of learning and practice activities. Watch it carefully. I think you will agree with me that one of the concepts that students have problem with all the way through, if they have not thoroughly learned at the early stage, is the concept of fractions. The fractions. How to add fractions. Students carry that problem with them all the way because at early stage it was not very clear. But in order to master the concept of fractions, how to add, there are some basic skills that the child must have learned at second, third and fourth grade before we start the fractions in third grade and fourth grade. They must have learned that and mastered that. What are those basic concepts? Very simple. They must know the tables, number one. They must know how to factorize a composite number to the prime factors. That's number two. They must be able to identify what is the greatest common factor amongst the given numbers so that they can reduce fractions. They must be able to find out what is the least common multiple so that they can add the fractions and find the common denominator. If those skills are not sharpened early enough, they will have problems in doing fractions. Therefore, what we recommend to every teacher for every grade until 8th and 9th, make sure that your students have those skills. My in-laws say, oh, I know this much. Well, if you know this much, test it out. Check it out. Give them first week or 2 weeks assignment only on practicing those basic skills before you move to that grade level content. Let me give you a small demo how these are delivered. Say for example, these are around factors and products, quotient and remainders, prime factorization, greatest common factor, all those skills. Because they delivered the same way, therefore I shall only pick up one. Say for example, finding greatest common factor. You are given 2 or 3 numbers. You need to find the greatest common factor. Very sharp skill to reduce the fractions instead of changing each numerator and denominator into prime factors. You can find the GCF and cancel out and get the reduced fraction. What is this thing? Well, you can enter, check, or if you don't know, click on solution. Enter, check, if you don't know, click on solution and no one. So let me give you a small example. Here, the GCF is 6. To go to the next unit, here, click on tab key to go to the next box. Click on tab key. GCF is 3. Click on tab key. GCF is 2. Click on tab key. GCF is 5. Tip on tab key. GCF is 4. Click on tab key. GCF 3. Click on tab key. GF is 5. Click on tab key. GS is 4, click on tab key, and GS is 6, click on tab key, GS is 4, click on tab key. Answering is important correctly, at the same time how fast you do it, that is also important. So I have entered, I may be wrong, I may be right, but I click on done. I got my score right away, everything is checked. But if I was wrong, I could have seen the solution. Also, what is this here? Click here to create your own practice sheet. This is for the teachers and also for the students for self-learning. Click on that. You have options. Select the mode of practice. Do you want a solution to every question to begin with? A student who is very weak and is struggling, he can start from this option, first one. Or you only want to check your answer before you move next. Or you want to take it in test mode. And third, print practice sheet for the teachers. You can print the practice sheets as many as you want. And then select time. This is to sharpen your skill. How fast you can do. I can do it in 1 minute. How fast you can do. That is more important basic skills. All those things should come in your reflex actions. Reflex actions. You don't have to think. It comes like that. Only then your skill for the higher level math will be sharpened. You'll be able to perform better. If you don't have to think about these small lower level things. Now here, you have set the parameters. I want here in the test mode, 1 minute, and I go. I have time running on there, is being counted, and I quickly answer the questions, okay, as I did before. Okay, tab, 3 tab, 5 tab, 4 tab, let me give something wrong, 90 tab, 4 tab, 8 tab, 7 tab, and 9 tab. Let me wait 30 seconds and see that when the time is over, you get the message. 47, 48, 49, and so on. I can enter this also. All right, sorry, the time is over. Time is up. So, I click on done. You have not answered the following questions. Yes. Following question. Click on yes to see the result, or no to go back and complete what you missed. Learning mode. You test it, whether you can do it in 1 minute or not. So I would say, well, I want to see the, yes, I want to see the result page. All right. I have missed 3 items. 1, 2 I did not complete, not attempted, and did a wrong. But I now have solution to every question. Solution to every question. And so on. How many sets of questions you have? 10 questions in one set. And how many sets? Unlimited. Virtually, I mean unlimited. That means keep on doing it until you do it all 10 right in 1 minute or half a minute. That is how you sharpen your skill. This is basic skill. Okay. So let me go back. So all your activities of basic skills are of this type. Let me also explain more power of graphics and how we improve the imagination of the child in different basic concepts through powerful graphics. See, for example, these are tutorials. I'm not going through that. You have already seen how the tutorials work. MOPS. MOPS stands for Multiple Option Practice Sheets. You have seen that already, which I just before I demonstrated. You select the check mode, solution mode, time, and so on. That's what we mean by multiple option. MOPS means practice sheets, multiple option practice sheets. Let me pick out one. Here, can the following net be used to make a cube? Here the child has to imagine. Only thing you have to tell the child is, this is a sheet of paper divided into small squares. This is not to be cut. This is to be only folded. Can you fold it so that it becomes a perfect cube? Well, I'll make an estimate. No. Here, can the following be used? Let us check the solution. It was, check a solution. See how it is explained. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Yes, it does. So my answer was wrong. It does form a cube. Here, let's check for a solution. Fold it, fold it, fold it. So, opposite to Q is U and opposite to N is G. But the question is, you answered the first time, create your own practice sheet. How many questions you want? I want 12 questions. In which mode you want? I want to check it immediately. How much time will you take? I'll finish in 1 minute. And click and go. You have 10 questions. Respond to the question one by one. Click on done and see your performance. And if performance is not good, what do? Is the performance not good? Click on new set, new set, new set, new set. How many new sets? Unlimited. Keep on doing it. And you give, teacher gives an assignment to the students. I want you 100% score with 10 questions selected, and you do it as many times as you want. Keep on doing it, my dears. Engagement at home, online, in the class discussion. So these are, let me go back. Again, supposing I'm asked to pick up 8 questions. I want the check mode. I can finish it in 1 minute. Click and go. So you have 8 questions as you selected. This customized practice sheet. The teacher can create and print for the class if you don't have a lab, or students and the teacher do it online. But then check the solution for this and understand why I answered wrong. Similarly, again, as I said before, how many sets of questions? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on doing it until the time you get some sense to identify the identity. So, my friend, these are the activities which we call as basic skill enhancement. Basic skill enhancement. Let me show you one more type. The concept of volume. Volume is not just length and width times the height is the volume, or volume of a cube or cone and so on, have standard formulas. No, the concept of volume. What the concept of volume? Divide the entire interior space into cubes. And each cube is equivalent to 1 cubic unit of that space that we are trying to measure. So that concept is explained here. What's its volume? What's its volume? What's its volume? And so on and on. Again, the same thing. Practice sheets, select the number of questions, what mode, and the time limit, and click on go. You have so many questions, and then after that what? You have new set, new set, new set, new set. So these are, my friends, powerful, powerful basic skill development activities for each and every grade. The type of presentation of the practice sheet will change from place to place depending upon the type of questions involved, but the concept is the same. What is the concept? Give the students unlimited practice and timed. Let the child set their own time based on their capabilities. Let the teacher not force on it. So, this was my second part of the video, focusing basically on how we develop, what type of activities we have included to develop the basic skill of the students. My next part, the third part of the video, I hope you stay on. You watch the third part of the video, which is exclusively how are all these delivered online. Our learning management system, how powerful it is, and what its various components are, that will be in the next video. Thank you very much. I see you again.